of Dendar, most of you, and now you find yourselves in and around the area of Drannor in the Cormanthor forest.
Actually, I think all 5 of us fought Dindar.
Yeah, I think so.
And we just get around.
All right,
Like a record.
let's do some
Woot!
We're ballers.
let's do some character intros. Aldum, you're first.
I'm sure you've heard the stories. The legend, Aldum the Staff Breaker, the greatest arch-wizard from Halrua, who
Which is
used
not
to
really
have
saying a lot.
a hawk owl until a BS disintegration spell hit him, and now he is without his boon companion.
And next is Harry.
What, you haven't made enough money from the last one to...
No, I lost my spell book that had Find Familiar in it. So
Harry is a sorcerer of some note. He is a noble with high birth, but family doesn't appreciate him too much because of his lifestyle. And he's got his spell book.
I should point out with regard to your Find Familiar, that's my ultimate destruction of all familiars. Just blow up the spellbook dispels it.
Yes.
Tom's ready to retire too.
That's
now.
right. I broke my Staff of the Magi right there. All right, next is Ravatar.
Ravatar, curmudgeony old dwarf, life cleric of Moradin, shakes his head at these other people. But I don't think anyone here made me resurrect a baby red dragon, so we're all good.
And Spec, who will not make you resurrect anything reptilian.
No, definitely not. Spec is sporting a new vest made from Dendar hide that Phil carved for him, and he had stitched out. He's pretty damn proud of it. It does smell a little funky yet. It's going to need a little time to cure, but he didn't want to be on this adventure without wearing it. And he's a forest gnome, and yeah.
Okay.
Spec, are you sure that's not a Match.com date went wrong cloak?
I mean, none of my dates go wrong.
Okay, so Drannor lies under a layer of debris that's nearly a quarter-mile thick. And you have all arrived in the area. Some of you actually being summoned by the High Lord of Hillsfar because you've helped them out in the past. And others of you are here because of the strange goings-ons in the weave that you've noticed. And others of you might have your own reasons. Oh yeah, okay. So, Adam as the War Mage, I assume Ravatar, you'll loan the armor of...
Adamantine plate.
Yeah, to Phil. All right.
Yep, and I have a stone of good luck if anyone has an open a 2-minute slot and wants it.
Nope.
Just saying. All right.
All right.
Do I have an open a 2-minute slot? Let me look.
You
I
do
may
now.
that I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I do.
I do not. Phil
Ring
might,
of
though.
Fire resistance, Scarab of Protection. No, because I got the Scarab of Protection going
Right.
in the ring of.
Right.
Yep. So.
Okay.
Pull up.
So you guys are in the ruins of Drannor. Purchase any gear you want before you head out on your expedition. I see we got some people buying some potions of healing and other stuff. And cast any spells you want as you're arriving upon the ruins.
All right.
And-
You guys... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tom.
No, you go ahead.
Do you guys want a Hero's Feast for the day?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've got a bowl. I'll give mine.
All right. So where are we? So I'll do a Hero's Feast and I guess Is Phil along just absent so I can hit him with aid and stuff also?
Yeah.
All right. So that's Hero's Feast, 2/3 level aids.
That's 10 HP.
Yep.
What
And
level aids?
then third.
Third, okay. So everyone add 21 to their current and max hit points. So double click on your token and in your hit point, add 21 to both.
Oops.
And then Phil is a paladin, so it'll be death ward on me and a death ward on Phil.
Okay.
Oh, and Phil has Inspiring Leader now.
Although he won't do that until he gets here.
Okay.
All right. So we are ready to move on. I'm
Yep.
going to grab you guys and put you in the ruins of Drannor here. If you look just to the south of where you're at, you guys, the leader amongst you, maybe Ralvatar and or others, are just coming up to this dais here of an old elven ruin, one of the few not completely buried by the falling city of Thultanthar.
What is the name of this one?
This one is the definition of heroism.
We didn't run this one before, did we?
No. You ran the one right before it called Forgotten Foes. We were about to run it, but we ended up canceling and rescheduling.
Cool.
Josh, get the adventure looked up.
Yeah, he's just.
Oh, I mean, I read the adventure because I own the book, but it's been long enough ago that I don't remember anything about it.
So a week.
No, it was right after Gen Con.
Okay. The ruins are nearly silent, cut only by the low, mournful howl of the north wind. Pieces of stone dot the landscape, and a huge mound of rubble can be spied about a mile to the south of you. Strange eddies of energy dot the landscape around you, simultaneously leaking energy and pulling it back in. This is causing a severe warping effect, twisting your perceptions. It does not take a formally trained eye to realize that magic itself has gone awry here. One of these eddies of energy you can see ahead and to the right. It's that 5-foot diameter circle of fire ahead and to the right of you guys. And at the same time you see that, stepping into the same place you guys are at are other figures. Let's see. You guys were weak and we went +1. No, you're average and we went +1, so you're doing strong. Okay. I need Josh, I need you to make an Arcana check with advantage as you converse with Harry about what that energy mote might be. And you think what it is a thing called a pulled thread, part of the weave itself being pulled out of alignment. And you can quickly relay to your friends what that might do. It'll be linked to a specific school, and you're trained in Arcana, so you can tell that this one itself is linked to Conjuration. If you're proficient in Arcana, you'll know which. If you're in 5 feet of it and you attempt to cast a spell at that school, there's a chance you'll empower it, and there's a chance your school will just be countered. Your spell will just be countered. If you're able to cast a spell, use a magic ability, or carry a permanent magic item, and you're in 50 feet of it at the start of your turn, you have to make a wisdom save, or be drawn toward it, or be drawn into casting a spell. And you can repair the thread itself by casting, for this one, a conjuration spell that targets only it, or if you plunge a permanent magic item into it. You know, Aldum, that will drain the energy from the item for a 10-day.
Oh, I'm going to go put my alchemy jug in it.
All right. As you guys start walking forward, these other figures step into the clearing and immediately start casting spells against you. So roll initiative.
Yay.
All right, and these things, they look like this. Yugoloths, very potent spellcasting versions of them. And the first one to your guys' right steps up onto the dais, same dais you guys are on. And well, actually, he sees the two spellcasters there. And he knows there's a good chance they'll counterspell them. So,
Josh, you want to absorb that spell in your staff?
If by staff you mean my wand. See what I did there?
Yes.
well, he's going to risk it anyway. He starts to cast a firestorm spell. Would either one of you guys like to counter that?
I will.
At what level?
And what level is Firestorm?
Oh, you can't see him. I'm sorry, Adam. Harry could counter it. He can see him.
Oh.
Yes, I will counter it at
Firestorm 7th level.
5th level. Oh, it's 7th level. Good.
You don't have any 7th level slots, do you? Oh, no, you're a
What?
sorcerer. You do.
Yeah.
I was thinking you
Come
were a
on.
warlock.
Come on, son. Yeah, I'll do counter at 7th level.
All right. The firestorm is countered. The Ultraloth steps back out of view. And next to go is Harry.
Somewhat irritated about that. I will, in my vast arcane knowledge, do I think these guys are from the same plane?
No, they're not from this plane.
Okay, I will twin banishment and I need to move up, don't I, so I can see that one guy. Go to there, and should be able to see them both right there, Tom.
Hold up just a second. I'm checking something out. All right. I'm just actually delaying so that Chris has a chance to get here in time.
Yeah, he said he was just a few minutes away. It's okay, I don't mind waiting a couple more minutes.
I'm not just delaying. I'm looking something up.
He doesn't care about Chris.
An asshole.
Okay. Done. All right. Go ahead, Harry.
I should be able to see them both from there.
Let's see here. You can see two of them.
Oh, is there another one? Oh,
You can see the one to the south and the one to the west.
there. I should be able to see the northeast one.
Yep.
If man, there's 3 of them. I'll do 6th level and get all 3 and not twin it.
Okay. 20 charisma saves. Here they go. Charisma 1. Made it. Charisma 2. Made it. Charisma 3.
Holy shit.
Made it.
So charisma is their specialty
They're
too.
not bad at charisma, are they?
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. All right, Alden.
All right. Next Ultra last turn. This guy there is going to head and do. He steps to here. to there. Then he's going to do mass suggestion. You want to counter that, Harry or Adam?
Can I see him?
Yeah.
Then yes. And what
At
level is mass suggestion?
Sixth level.
I will counter it at 6th.
Okay, and then he will step back to there. And then the next Ultraloth will... Alright, the next guy. He's going to go ahead and do... He backs up to here. Around the corner there. And he'll do... Actually, he's going to move on up. Was he there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And he's going to do Hypnotic Gaze. And he's going to do this on Harry. Harry, you're going to be charmed and stunned till the end of your next turn. You have to make a 17 Wisdom save to negate that.
You have advantage from Hero's Beast.
Yeah, and wisdom is definitely my specialty. Huh. Legendary save.
You can use
my
your Dragon Mask. Okay,
Yep.
you are not stunned. The Ultraloth stunned. Avatar, your turn.
All right. I look over at Spec and I nod to the other side of this wall here. 1, 2, 3. I'll throw my hammer at the one over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up something, Avatar. Make a, before you start, make a Wisdom save, DC 10. Can you fail that, I wonder?
I'm not within 50 feet.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
right. You're
so-
just outside.
So I move there. I throw. AC 13 probably misses.
Yep.
Grab my hammer. 3, 4, and I'll step to there.
All right, Spec, your turn. You're also not within 50 feet.
I'm not within 50 feet.
You are not.
You guys are no help at all.
Yeah, just flank this guy over here. That's why I nodded. I nodded on to the other side of the wall, and then I went over here.
You know, there's nobody adjacent to him.
I'm adjacent to him.
Not in my view. I wonder if I'm seeing it wrong.
You are.
You must be.
So John's the one that's drinking heavily tonight.
Okay. Well, I will move up. On my screen, it looks like I'm adjacent to the Ultraloth right now.
Yeah, you better go ahead and reload the page.
All right.
Hello?
Would you like to be adjacent? Hey, Chris.
I would like to be adjacent.
Okay.
You've already done 75 points of damage, Chris.
Hey, so... Thanks, Josh.
And you'll come in the start of next round.
You've got my sharpshooter on here, right?
I do.
Because he does that 75 when he sneezes.
It's gonna happen here in just a second. Oh, hey, that's much better. All right, so then I will stick him with the +3 short sword,
All right.
and I'll throw sneak attack onto that.
That hit all day
So
long.
that's 47 points of damage,
Not bad. Not bad at all.
and then I will I will offhand dagger him, or offhand short sword him. So there's a crit for 13.
Nice. And Adam.
All right. I am going to fireball. So let me make sure I can get both of these guys.
Callum's gonna phone it in.
That's probably better. All right, there we go.
All right.
I can get both of them. So, fireball. The wizard version of sharpshooter. Add another 2 to that. So I'm just doing it at 3rd level, so I'm not adding anything to that. That's 40.
20 dex saves. Here we go. Boom. Made it. Boom. Failed it. 40 fire to the first one. It resists fire, so it takes 10. And the other one resists fire, so it takes 20.
He ignores resistance.
Is there no resistance?
And he takes 10 more.
Dude.
Aldum, you're all done? Okay. And then the next Ultraloth. Who is invisible until he fires. Comes to here.
Tom, I can see invisible.
Yeah, but he was also inside the trees.
Oh, okay.
Over there behind you to the right. So yeah, you see him, and if you have a counterspell left, you can counterspell him.
I have counterspell
You
left
don't
too.
see him.
Oh, that's right, because he's
After he
invisible.
casts, yeah.
I do not have a. Wait a minute. I do, because he did that hypnotic deal. Yes. So I've gone since I did my last one.
So it's a firestorm at 7th level.
I will counter at 3rd.
Okay. Arcana check DC 17.
Hang on, I want to see something real fast.
We're going to keep your aura turned off. We'll just rely on the big kids to know it's there so it doesn't drown everything out, Chris.
Tom, I feel like you nerf me when you do that.
I do. And there's the whole party.
Okay, counter. Is it on the spell, Tom?
7th level. No, you
right,
just said in
the
charisma check.
Okay.
Charisma check.
No.
Okay. So a firestorm erupts all around you guys, getting you 3 guys, basically you 3 guys, and the damage is 40 fires, 17 dex save, halves it.
Ravatari doesn't even bother to try to dodge.
I know.
Just bathes in it.
Yeah.
And I resist fire and fail my save because I'm.
And Aldum, you also have a
So I take
check.
20.
All right, and that round is over. Second round, roll initiative, Phil.
I resist fire as well, so... Wait, I have advantage on the save, though, don't I? Because of Hero's Feast?
That's what it says. No, that's only on wisdom saves.
That's only on Wisdom. I couldn't remember what it was.
You have
so
advantage against all spells because of your scarab.
I do. That's what it is. I knew I had a reason. So, minus 10.
All right, round 2, Ultraloth's turn. This Ultraloth comes to here, does his hypnotic gaze on you, Harry. 17 wisdom save to negate. Wait, you were already stunned, right?
No,
you
I
used
did my legendary,
Oh, you used a legendary, that's right. Okay, another save.
and I'm good.
You're good this time. Okay, then he makes a multi-attack in 3 melee attacks. So he attacks you with his longsword, Harry. Miss.
Nope.
Miss. And miss. Phil, your turn. Difficult terrain to climb those stairs, Phil. Oh, and here's a description of the area.
I can get there without any problem. And actually, I didn't get down there. And so I'm gonna give this guy a little taste.
All right.
But I'm looking for. There we go. Oh, there's a 14 hit.
No.
All right, then we'll try this. Wow, not much better. 17.
does not hit either.
All right, I do hope he sits there and thinks about what is possibly coming.
Harry, wisdom save DC 10. You are good.
Okay, I'll cast a fireball out of the staff, and then spend 1 sorcery point to become immune to fire,
Got it.
just for Alden's benefit. And here comes the fireball. That's 5th level.
So the two beside you and south of you?
Yes.
2.
And I will re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4 die.
Okay.
Off of 8, 7 more. So 49.
49 both failed their saves. 48.
And I ignore resist.
So 49. Got it. Oh, got it. Okay. At the end of your turn, Harry, one of the other Ultralots goes. Oh, the one fighting Ralbatar and Spec. Okay, this one will...
Hey, Tom, never mind. 10, 20. I'm in the aura, so.
It will turn and look at Spec. He suspects he's not very wise, as opposed to a cleric. And we'll use his... No, it's charisma save. Same thing. No, it's wisdom. Okay, Spec, wisdom save DC 17, or become hypnotized.
I have advantage.
18. And now he will attack. Multi-attacking with his longsword on Spec. 15, 11, and 24 for 6 magic slashing.
I will uncanny dodge that and take 3.
And then the other Ultraloth over here already uses Hypnotic Gaze on Harry, so he closes on Aldum and tries it on Aldum. 17 wisdom save, Aldum. You are good. Then he's going to multiple attack you. 23, Aldum. 4 magic slashing. 17, Aldum. You're muted if you're talking.
I think he might have lost shield in his spell book too.
No, he didn't.
No,
Yeah.
sorry,
Okay.
I'm muted. I'm gonna shield.
Shield the second one. Okay, so the second one misses, and then the third attack on you also misses. Ultraloth is done. Ralbatar, your turn. Are you within 50? No, it doesn't look like it.
Not by diagonals. I'm not for the rest of melee. 20. Do I hit?
Yeah,
Ooh, I hit. For 22.
got it.
And I am threatening him aggressively so that Spec is up in the
Spec,
back.
your turn.
Well, I'll do that then.
18 does not connect.
Offhand short sword.
That does.
I will add my sneak attack to it. So 52.
52, got it. The end of Spec's turn, Aldum's turn.
All right, I'm going to Misty Step.
Oh, wait, sorry, Aldum. Wisdom save DC 10 first.
Bait it,
No problem.
and Misty Step over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Is it a free action to put my alchemy jug in that flame?
No, it is a standard action.
Well, I'll still do it.
Okay. You repair the weave, and the pulled thread goes out, and then you can finish your turn if you want to move anywhere. The next Ultraloth's turn. Next to Phil, he's going to go ahead and do. Try to Hypnotic Gaze on you, Phil. Charisma save, or no, Wisdom save DC 17. And you make that no problem, then he will multi-attack you. 26 for 11, 18 for 8, and 23 for 9, all magic. Oh, and Phil, you have already got your extra hit points added. At the end of this battle, or whenever you guys take a short rest, you can do your Inspiring Leader.
Okay.
The Ultralast done. That runs over. Next Ultralast's turn. Here fighting Harry. Already tried his gaze on Harry. He hasn't tried his gaze on Altum, so he's going to go get Altum. 1, 2, 3. Provoking Harry.
Yeah, let me throw a little staff action his way. Oh, it doesn't have the.
Use
Oh,
your
let's
weapon
see.
under your attacks.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Close, though.
Yes.
Hypnotic Gaze on you, Altum. 17 Wisdom save. No problem. Then he attacks you 3 times. 22 for 9.
That hits.
27 for 12.
Jeez, dick.
And miss. Phil, your turn.
All right. $26 hit.
It does. You do cold, radiant. Cold has full, or radiant has full effect. Cold has.
That's not. Oh, I'm sorry. I used the wrong attack.
Oh.
I thought that was my flame tongue, not
Yeah,
frost.
go ahead and do the flame tongue. It'll be FT dash. There you go. 34 hit. Okay, so fire it also takes half of. So that was 11 fires. So takes 6 less. Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna risk the power attack. 18 misses,
Miss.
doesn't it?
Yeah. After Phil.
The power
Harry.
attack was weak.
I will
And I'm
Get
moving 5 feet.
hit the same 2 Urgaloths with another 5th level fireball off my staff.
Okay.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll re-roll 6 of them,
Okay.
and that's 10. Okay. So 10 more. 45.
45 dex saves. Boom, boom. Made both.
So 22 then.
22 each. And then after Harry, an Ultralath goes. Okay, this guy fighting you two. He's already tried Spec with his Hypnotic Gaze, so he's going to try a Ralvitar with his Hypnotic Gaze. 17 Wisdom save, Ralvitar. And then he's going to continue attacking. No, he's going to try a Mass Suggestion spell. Oh, we can't do that. He did it in my gaze. So he multi-attacks on Ralvitar. Ralvitar's
Hit
armor
for
class
12.
22. Yeah, hit for 12. And miss. Okay. And then the next Ultraloth. Over here fighting Harry. I already tried Harry. I already tried Altum. Saw that Harry can't actually kill anyone with his staff. So moves there, provoking Harry.
I'm gonna not attack him.
That was very smart. Now he can't do a spell. But he will try a spell anyway. Mass Suggestion, you want to try and counter that? 6th level.
I'll do it at 3rd again.
3rd, okay. DC 16. Boom, got it. Ultralast done. Ralvitar, your turn.
Alright, let's see if I can melee something down. Nope,
Nope.
done.
Spec. You did
I'll
distract him,
try.
though.
Short sword,
That connects.
and I'll add the sneak attack for just to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Down he goes.
And then I'm going to move around to here and make a hide check.
Okay.
Back to the bushes.
Altum, your turn. I'll ruin Hawk Owl for the win. Misty Step, you're muted if you're talking.
It's a new deal.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry. Misty Step, I was singing, so I didn't want you guys to have to hear that. So I muted myself. Misty Step to here, and then I'm going to Firebolt this guy. And we will add 1 to the attack roll because of the better wand.
I think it's 2 better. It's +3.
Yeah.
Why isn't yours only +1?
Yeah.
I thought mine was +2.
No.
No.
It's
I'm gonna
not that good anymore, Alden.
That's
Your staff was
so
+2.
harsh. Where is my wand of... I don't even have that listed in my magic items. God damn it. Okay. +2 then. So that's going to be a 34.
Nice. Okay.
30 damage.
30 fire. After Autumn.
It's also 2 more to the damage.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is. One of the war mage. Do have it.
It's not 2 more damage, I don't think.
Yeah, it's just to spell attack.
Ultraloth Stern, fighting Phil. Alright. He did a fire storm already. But he hasn't done mass suggestion. So he'll do mass suggestion. Harry's already gone, but Adam, do you want to counter? 6th level spell, Adam. Again with that mute.
Yes, I will counter it at 3rd level.
Alright. DC 16 intelligence check.
So
That'd be a no.
I should have countered it at 6th level.
Yes. Okay, so mass suggestion goes up. It's going to get...
Damn it.
how good were you hitting over there, Spec?
29.
29. That is pretty good. Except he's got... Oops. Just redid his initiative. Except you were never hidden from him, it turns out, to make the check. Do you only need half cover to hide? Or you do need full?
I think I can. Where would that be?
It'd be
This?
some special ability. Anyway, he's got true sight, 120 feet, so you knew where you were at all times.
Right, so I'm not hidden.
Yeah. Okay, so he does the mass suggestion on all you guys. 17 wisdom save. He tells you to return to Hills Far immediately.
I have advantage, so I
Adam,
make
you
it.
made it. Spec, you made it. Harry made it. No problem. Phil made it. No problem. All right. You guys all ignore the Ultraloth suggestion. That round's over. Next Ultraloth goes. Playing Chase Autumn. He comes to here. Actually, seeing that Autumn's done his counter, he will do... He'll try a mass suggestion as well. Come up there. This will not affect you, though, at all, Spec.
Okay.
So, mass suggestion on you guys. 17 wisdom save again, or go back to Hillsfire immediately. Harry's good. Robdar's good. And Phil, 17 is good. Autumn's good. Okay. You guys ignore that, and Phil, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit this guy standing next to me. Oh, hold on. That's gonna need a little smite. We'll go with 4th level divine smite on that crit.
Holy shit. Okay, so that's already 40. Minus whatever immunity to fire he's got. 4th level divine smite. He is a fiend, so that's 10 more. Plus 6, plus 12, plus 10, plus 23. Which one, northwest or southeast?
Oh, the one northwest is who it was.
90.
That's 91 minus any fire.
All right, nice hit. Next shot.
All right, so let's take another shot at him. I don't know if a 19 hits or not, but if it does, I'm sticking with 27.
19 does hit, and you do 3 less than that, so 24. Got it. After Phil, Harry.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
do...
hold on, Tom. I'm sorry. I get another shot because of making the crit with my great weapon fighter.
Go for it.
27 for 26 on him.
Dropped him. Then move where you want. Then Harry, your turn.
Okay. I will... Oh, I think I'm feeling it. So I will Eldritch Blast the one to the north. I know I've got disadvantage. And there it is.
Miss.
Okay, good.
Hit.
For a strong 4.
Yep.
That's not going to be enough.
Nope.
And for a strong
5.
1, I'm feeling it.
Up to 5 now.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got one more.
One more to go.
We'd add, yeah, boom. 6.
11 total.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, after Harry, Ultraloth's turn. This one fighting Phil. He will... he tried to do a spell when he left Harry's area, so he's still got a hypnotic gaze on Phil. Okay, Phil, 17 wisdom save or else be stunned.
Oh, we made it. Nice.
Yeah, made it because you're a paladin. And then he attacks you with his
And
longsword.
a badass.
And your armor class is actually 18 because you're borrowing the adamantine plate.
Yep.
So that is a miss. Hit for 7.
That's a hit for
And
7.
hit for 10.
All right.
And then Ravatar, your turn.
Alright, throw my hammer at the one next to Phil. Oh,
Miss.
and I'll miss. Alright, done.
Spec, your turn.
I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So using my bonus action to also move.
Okay.
And I will attack this guy and not hit.
Miss, yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, after Spec, Album.
I'm going to Misty Step.
You're just doing that because you can.
Uh-huh. I'll Misty Step up to right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Firebolt this guy.
Okay. That is
It's a 30 for 29 fire damage.
dropped him. Rounds over. Last Ultraloth. He tries to cast a... He'll step to there. And then he tries to do Fear. You want to encounter Fear at 3rd level?
Aren't we immune to it with the Hero Feast?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to counter it? So that's a no on the counter, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He casts Fear, and you are all indeed all immune. And then Phil, your turn.
All right. Sorry, just looking at where'd all the guys go?
Only one
Southwest
left.
of me.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming there and gonna give him a taste. 24 for 32.
32 minus fire of 5, so 27. Okay.
Um, 27 for 25.
21. Got it. Okay. After Phil, Harry.
Are they wearing metal armor, Tom?
They are not.
Yeah, I'll still give them.
Shocking grasp. You got him and dropped him. Oh wait. You don't.
I ignore lightning. Yeah, I ignore lightning also. I have elemental affinity, fire, and lightning.
Oh, okay. Down he goes.
All
All right.
you paying attention?
The Ultraloths are all dispatched. You search their bodies and you find on them they carry a variety of extraplanar crystals, all hailing from Carcery, where they came from, and they fit together like a puzzle and depict a hooded wizard-like figure when assembled. That's worth about 2,200 for all of them. One of them also holds a spell book. The tome contains 50 pages of second-level spells and bears an inscription on the interior of the front cover saying,
Dibs.
Property of Quarell Telesarum. If found, return for reward. And while you have the cover open, you hear a faintly humming elven voice coming from the south.
So I've heard that there's an elf out here, dead but undead but not but good elf wizard who's out here, and he might be confused by bad stuff going on, and this may be his spell book. We should return it to him.
Sounds good.
Nice. Spec, you can have inspiration.
Or
I think we should give him his spell book back.
It's a reward, Alda. There's a reward offered.
yeah,
It's
that's
find familiar.
well,
Did you not
second
notice
level.
that it's all second level spells? Don't you aspire to something better?
Yeah, he's going to
Inspired
trade
to
you
get
50
my
second
spells
level
back.
spells for one find familiar spell.
Okay,
Sound fair?
deal.
Deal.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking over the book and you hear that humming voice when you have the book open. When you close the book, you can hear a voice far to the south singing a wordless elven tune, and the melody is at once comforting and disturbing. The crystalline notes carry cleanly through the debris and is clearly elven in nature, but to the best of your knowledge, no elves live here anymore. Furthermore, the voice sounds identical to the voice heard when you open Quarrell's spellbook. Also to the south, about a mile away, is that huge pile of rubble from the fallen Netherese city.
Let's go find the voice.
Okay.
Sorry, I got unplugged there for a minute.
All right. So south you go. Do you guys want to take a short rest to do your inspiring leader?
Do you have
Actually,
to
you
take
don't have to do a
rest
short
to do
rest.
that?
No, you don't. You just can do it after a short rest. So you can do it now.
Well, it's 10 minutes.
So,
Yeah,
So inspiring leader gives you.
24.
Okay, so use the red. Double click your token, and in the bar 2 field, put 24 and 24 in the two numbers. I'll give you your 10 hit points. Robert, you do a prayer healing? So everyone gets back 25
Sorry.
hit points.
Since it takes 10 minutes for him to do that, I'll just do that during that time also.
Nice. Okay,
Didn't
so
need
20,
those
24 temp. So double click your token, type 24 and 24 in the bar 2 field. And then also, everyone gets 25 back on their normal hit points.
And also, Phil, you have Death Ward up.
Nice. Is that your guy with the aura around it, Ravatar?
Yes,
Just so we don't forget when we try and kill you.
correct.
All right.
So it's 25 back onto our normal hit points, and then what was Phil's thing again?
24
To normal hit points, or is that temp?
temp.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Phil, did you give yourself the 25 healing
He did. You might not see it.
No, I didn't give myself the
Or
25
you might
healing
not
yet.
do the healing.
or the temp?
None of you can see each other's
I did the
temps.
temps, Jack.
Yeah, none of you can see each other's temps, so don't worry about each other's
I-
temps.
I can see
specs.
specs. Yeah,
Okay. Well, then I just have his token different than yours.
it means we can control specs token, do something crazy.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Josh, put 24 in both fields of bar 2. It's the 4th time I've said that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I put it in one field.
All right. No, you can stop talking. We got it. You know what to do now.
Put yourself back on mute.
All right. So you guys head out to the south. And this is what you see when you get there. All right. So I just moved you a little bit to the south to here. And working your way between the stones and knocked down trees, you follow the sound. Soon enough, just as the sun dips below the horizon, you find the source, a chunk of the dead Netherese city of Thultanthar. This city was pulled from the sky and dropped atop Drannor, and though this should have killed everyone living in both spaces, clearly something still lives, or functions at the very least. Several pulled threads can be seen around one portion of the rubble, and they have become much more densely packed than they were in the outskirts. So, that's what you see. You see no one around. You see the sound is coming from beyond those 3 pulled threads. Looking at the 3 pulled threads, Altum, you think they are transmutation, conjuration, and evocation.
And you said that casting a...
Yeah, here's what works on them. So you can repair it. The spell of an associated school is successfully cast on the thread with no other targets.
All right, I'll cast a firebolt on the evocation one.
And
Do I need to make a roll for that?
Nope, it just pops out.
Okay.
Transmutation and a conjuration. I don't know that I have any of those.
What's poison spray? Look. Oh, actually, right down.
Oh, I'm sorry. The spell actually has to be a level 1 or greater.
Uh-oh. Well,
Yep.
That's right. I can take care of the evocation one with the healing word.
Don't even have to get within 60 feet to do that, do you? Within 50 feet.
Right, I have to be at
Okay.
60.
So mark out the healing word. And
I'm gonna go put my cap of water breathing in another one.
Anyone else want to try anything at range before he closes?
Where in the spells does it say what type it is? I'm looking on like the D&D Beyond character sheet.
If you click on the spell
Okay.
perk, it's right below it. Like I clicked Detect Magic, first level Divination.
Did you say transmutation, Tom? Is one?
Correct. 1 conjuration and 1 transmutation. You notice when you knocked out the evocation, or you repaired the evocation one, that the singing became a little bit louder, and the colossal pile of rubble to the south shifted a little bit.
I'll do 2 charges off the spell to do levitate, which is transmutation.
And what's the range on levitate?
60 feet.
Awesome. So you can take out the transmutation without getting close. And then, Altum, you can take out the conjuration if you want with your cap of water breathing.
That's what I do.
All right. All 3 go out. And as the last of the pulled threads goes out, an opening appears in the side of the colossal ruins, right where these stairs are. And they descend south, where I put the little red dot. They descend south and into the ruins. And there's a passageway down through the ruins.
No guy popped up.
No guy popped up.
Singing?
Nope.
Is the singing coming from
Singing kept
downstairs?
getting louder and louder, and it is coming from downstairs.
All right.
All right. Head on in.
Yep.
Okay.
Spec, don't you have ridiculous perception?
I do have quite excellent perception.
Okay.
All right. So the chambers and passages within the pile of rubble are in excellent repair, as if someone or something has been maintaining them in the years since the disaster struck. The stonework and masonry are a seamless blend of elven and netherese styles, which is odd. And a bronze placard reads, "Entering the arcane sanctum of Quarell Telesarum, Lornorn of Drannor. Enter this place and learn, O seekers of truth. May Mistral guide your way." Altum, make a
Yes.
Arcana check with advantage as you consult with your allies who know Arcana and history. This is about what a
21
21?
with the advantage.
What a Lornorn might be. Okay, so just as Spec was saying, a Lornorn is a type of a creature called a Baelnorn, which are typically of good alignment and serve as protectors of the elves. They retain their alignment, their memories, and their ideals that they have in life, but they are undead. And they are regarded in a high standing by elven society. You know that. The Lornorn are most commonly found as tutors or instructors of magic, and they sought nuanced understanding of the portions of the weave that were unknown or questionable in nature. You know, lastly, that in appearance a Baelnorn, or Lornorn, often looks like an ancient elf, and that over time their skin and muscles might atrophy and become nearly transparent, belying their true nature as an undead creature. And then,
Tom?
yeah.
Sorry. I was just going to say, would we think, obviously, since we know they're typically of good alignment, do we think that they want to be freed to go on, or do they purposely stay on this plane to do otherworldly things, I guess?
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, they stay on the plane for otherworldly things.
Okay.
Most commonly found as tutors or instructors of magic for future generations of elves for the Lornorn. All right, make another intelligence arcana check again with advantage as you consult with your allies about this Mistral. Oh yeah, so you've heard of Mistral before. That is the name of the god of magic from the time of the Netherese Empire, some 1500 years ago. She was replaced by Mistra after a horrible calamity struck the Netherese. So, Mistral is an ancient goddess of magic. Placing that in history seems a little odd because Drannor happened long after the calamity struck the Netherese, and Drannor would have paid homage to Mistra, not Mistral. All right. So you continue on ahead through the tunnels, and you come finally to a room. You find a tunnel that descends down some stairs into a chamber. All right. I'm going to move you guys there in a second, as soon as I find you.
Leave it to the elves to find a way to make an undead good.
All right. So you guys find this hall where the stairs descend down into a hallway. 2 incorporeal warriors guard the room. Shelves full of books and scrolls line the walls down the stairs. And a single pulled thread is in the center of the room. You can tell it's abjuration magic, Phil. And you guys are basically standing at the top of these stairs when you see it. What kind of marcher? Who do you have going first?
I'd probably be up front.
Okay. Who else would be up front?
I'll be next to him. I've got the highest AC.
Okay.
I'd be willing to put my figurine of wondrous power in the pulled thread.
You're just gonna use all your magic items. Is the plan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that I don't ever use.
All right. So roll initiative, everyone.
Wow.
All right. So Spec says there's another one of those pulled threads, and Adam, you can go first.
All right, I'm gonna Misty step down next to the pulled thread and put my.
Okay, you move into Spec space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Misty step to somewhere around it if you want. Go and put it where you want to be when you Misty step.
Yeah, that looks good there.
Okay. And you take your action and put your cap, or what? Your figurine of wondrous power in there?
Yeah.
Okay. And that goes away. And then you can look around, and the rest of you guys can follow in. So you see there's a door.
The 2 special warriors don't do anything.
No, they do not do anything at all. You see there's a doorway to the west, right over here. The stairs go down, and a hallway heads west at the bottom of the stairs. The hallway also goes north, and there's a couple chambers off of that, you can tell. The books and such that line that lower alcove area are books and scrolls that contain theories about abjuration and its usage in the creation of sentient magic items and guards. Each bears Quarell's sigil and a simple message written in Elvish, property of Quarell Tesselrim. If found, return for reward. You think if you took them, they'd be worth 1,500 gold.
Well, if that Norn thing is still alive, we probably shouldn't take him. I'll look at Alden pointedly.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. Any of you want to sneak ahead and look around the corners and see what's down there? Anyone not muted want to do it?
I will.
Okay.
I'm with perception. I'm 22, and dark vision 180. See invisible. So.
Okay, so that goes there, and then there's another room up ahead, up here. Okay, so you can see the hallway goes quite a ways to the north and to the west. More bookshelves and stairs going down in a hallway that turns and zigzags around to the west.
Which way, guys?
Does the singing seem to be coming stronger from one
no,
direction versus
the singing seemed to have been like basically at the threshold and is no longer here.
You guys want to check the door in this room first?
Yep.
All right. Alrighty, you search basic operation on the door. You can listen, search for traps, all that good stuff.
Yep.
All right. You don't hear any sounds at all. You don't find any traps. Opening the doorway, you see a long hallway. Long hallway. You see scorch marks covering the western wall. The place is clearly a testing space or fire range for evocation spells. Shelves full of books and scrolls line the walls. Those closest to the west wall are badly singed. You see a single pulled thread hovering over a tank of water, the arcane power bringing the fluid to a boil.
So, Tom, is that one of those rifts, or is that just a...
It's another rift, yeah.
Okay.
So set you guys up where you want to be when Harry steps into the room to where you can see that. Put you guys all where you want to be and then roll initiative once you're there. Roll initiative, everyone. 2 more. 1 more. Boom. All right. Autumn, you hear there's another one of those things in there. You haven't seen it yet, though. And if I have to remind you about mute one more time, we're just going to skip your turn.
You didn't have to remind me. I was stopping to think about what I wanted to do.
Sure.
Can't prove otherwise. Counting squares. All right. I move to there.
Okay.
Do I?
You see it? Yeah, you can see it.
And
it's
do I know what it
it's
is?
evocation.
Evocation. Okay.
You said first level, Tom?
First level or higher.
I will cast magic missile on it.
All right. Boom. Gone. The pulled thread is repaired, and you guys can search the room. You find in here, again, more books and scrolls. These ones contain theories about evocation and empowering magical objects with it, each again bearing the sigil of Quarell, and worth 1,500 gold in total. And stepping from around the corner, when the pulled thread is destroyed a second later, you see an elf, an elderly elven man. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, hi."
You must be Quarell.
I am. What are you? Who are you?
We are bringing some of your property back for the reward, and we've been shutting these rifts down.
Well, that is very kind of you. I must ensure that you are ready for the request of my master. I'll have to leave now, but I will be back. And
Who's your master?
And then he disappears.
Okay, good.
Rude. I bet he has a Misty Step as a at-will spell.
All right.
Guys, before we go down the stairs, I think we should check the other upstairs areas out.
Oh yeah, those stairs actually end in a door, and they actually go up. They go up
Okay.
to a door.
So go back around, and let's go up this way.
All right. You can see more when you get there, and you can see even more when you get one more square ahead. You see that. So, you see tiny glowing automatons that have been carefully placed around a conjuration circle. More stand unlit amidst books and scrolls filling the shelves in the adjoining nook. While many appear to be toys for children, a few sport amazingly detailed work. You see a single pulled thread is in the center of the conjuration circle. You have Arcana right here.
Yes.
All right, you can tell it's conjuration is the pulled thread, and everyone roll initiative after you get set up where you want to be. All right. Spec, you are first.
I'm going to move across to here.
All right,
And
you can see this room beyond, which looks like this. You can see a little bit around the corner. You see the edge of like a cloying gray mist around the corner. That's that white line there. The room directly ahead of you has a orrery in the center of it, and it's full of dancing images of people and places that spring to life as soon as you step to the threshold there. They come from the orrery in the room's center. You see right around the corner there's shelves of books and scrolls above a writing desk. And there's a single pulled thread which is slowly orbiting the orrery.
groovy. I'm going to duck back here and say, there's more around the corner, guys.
After Spec is Phil.
I rolled higher than him.
After Phil, before Phil is Harry.
Well,
I'm assuming do I have to make a save,
Yeah,
Tom?
save and throw, please.
Made it.
It's a DC 12.
Made it with the aura.
Okay.
Go to there and put my staff of swarming insects into it.
Very good. Okay. It blinks out of existence.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Or wait a minute. I'm still in range. So I'll go to there where I can.
Phil, your turn.
all right, I'm coming in.
Get that mute button ready, Josh.
2, 3, 4.
Party har har.
Going to right there.
All right. After Phil, Alden.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Alden, make a wisdom saving throw. DC 12.
Made it.
Problem.
And that one's divination.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I have any of those. Can you put up what the other options were to get rid of it?
It's only a spell or a magic item.
Oh, it is. Okay, I
Yep.
thought there was a third one for some reason.
Those are your old spells.
You've got 4 now.
Yeah, he's got 3 spells that he knows.
Yeah. Dicks. Okay. Well, I only have 3 magic items, and those are my attuned ones, and I don't have that, so I am going to back away and ready in firebolt on any bad guys I may see.
Your avatar.
All right. Well. One, 2, 3, 4. I will. I got a magic item we can use. I'll drop my hammer.
Okay.
I will pull out my stone of good luck and hold it out for anyone who wants to grab it.
All right. At the end of that round, the pulled thread rotating around the orrery, Spec, your turn.
Well, if he's holding out there, I will step to here, take it from him.
Okay.
Move to here. And pop it in.
All right, out it goes. And you can see now pretty well the rest of the mist. Blocking a hallway that goes to the west is a cloying mist, and it smells pretty bad. Let's see here. Yeah, you can smell a scent of scorched bone permeating the place, and a thick gray fog filling the area, blocking sight beyond 5 feet. You can just see the edge of some shelves full of books and scrolls there. You can make out the glowing and warping of a single pulled thread in the nook, although you can't actually see it. It's too deep in the mist.
Any goodies in the 2 rooms out here?
Okay, the conjuration room has books about conjuration and its potential pairings with other schools of magic when creating magic items, specifically sentient magic items. Furthermore, you find amongst those automatons on the shelves a group of them that looks just like U5.
Oh, that's normal.
And then in the divination room,
Shane would love that.
the books and scrolls there contain theories about divination and its usage in determining the best possible candidates for magical objects.
We're out of rounds, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can move up to here.
All right. Aldum, Harry, either of you guys. I have dispel magic. I don't know if either of you guys do. Try and dispel the.
I do not, so if you would like to, that would be great.
I do have dispel magic.
Can either of you identify what that spell is?
You'll have to actually get within. You mean the pulled thread in the fog?
No, what the fog is. If the
Oh,
fog
the fog
is a spell.
itself. Oh, you're not sure it's a spell. It could just be smoke from burning bones.
We anybody have gust of wind or any wind type spell?
No, not really. I'm clicking on this to read it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, just all lightning stuff.
Nope, no wind spells. Let's see, a necromancy spell, huh? Assuming there might be necromancy in there.
I'll toss my wand of fear in.
There we go. But you gotta get there first.
Right.
Well, you're immune to poison from Hero's Feast.
Yep.
And I have advantage on spell effects, and if the paladins stand in close.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
You can try and put the wand in it. Is that your plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So you step into the fog, and you hear a voice that says, "Things just aren't right. Nobody should do this." Sounds like a person maybe about 10 feet into the fog. You don't think he's heard you coming.
I'm going to be very sneaky.
You think you might be able to sneak right by him and get to that pulled thread.
How about a 28?
That's good.
John, do you have blind sight? Does that help here?
I do have blind sight.
Let him play his own guy.
Well, I was going to do it if he didn't.
It's not. Blindside doesn't help in the fog, except when the spec gets within 5 feet of him. And spec's going to try and avoid getting within 5 feet of him, I think.
Yes. I'm absolutely going to try and sneak around him.
You can circle around him, get to the pulled thread, and plunge the wand in, right?
Yep.
Okay, the wand goes in, the pulled thread goes out, and the guy that acts startled, he's like, "Who did that?"
And I will duck around in the fog and try and avoid discovery.
You do, no problem. He stumbles out of the fog, and it is your friend, the old elf. And he looks at you all and he says, "Oh, it is you again."
About that find familiar spell.
Yes.
Who was your master?
The warlock, I guess.
What's
You could
his
say that.
name? I knew a great warlock by the name of Vrix. Who is your warlock?
I don't know what his name is, actually.
His name's Malcolm.
In the middle.
We'll have to visit some more.
What's this fog, Quarell?
Oh, it's just the smoke of the dead, and then he disappears.
That's reasonable.
And you can search that nook out, Spec, holding your
Yeah.
breath and all that good stuff. While you do, I'm gonna take the smoke out so you can see what's in there. And there's a door also there. And in this
Check
little
out the
nook
door.
is just more scrolls on the wall there and on those shelves. And those scrolls are all about necromancy. And they're a little odd. Unlike the ones, they're still labeled with Quarell's sigil and his note about it being his property, but they weren't written by him or else for the looks of it. They contain detailed accounts of Netherese archmages using necromancy to sap the life force of subjects before turning those people into magical objects.
So what you're saying is that those are okay to take. That's what I'm
They
hearing.
sti-
You
no,
should
they
take
still say
all of them.
property.
So
Although I'm seeing a theme to the contents of the books, though. All about
Yeah.
creating sentient magic
None of
items.
them are routes.
All right, I'm gonna check out the door.
All right, no sound, no traps. No
The
heat.
door is ready.
well, I'll come open the door.
Okay. Inside, you see a large room.
What are we missing so far? Enchantment, abjuration.
I think obturation. I don't know that we've done that yet.
Have we seen enchantment or illusion yet? There you go.
Here we
There
go.
we go.
The walls of this room feature highly polished mirrors, creating the illusion of infinitely repeating spaces. Shelves full of books and scrolls line the rest of the walls, and a single pulled thread is in the center of the room.
All right, I think I got this one, guys.
Okay.
Just double check.
Also, there is someone sitting in the chair with their back to you, the chair that's straight ahead from you, Harry, from the doorway. He's sitting in that chair, kind of must be looking at the pulled thread and mumbling something to himself.
Do you think it's Quarell?
He says, ensuring that the guests are ready per his requests. What do I need to make sure they're ready? What does he want me to do?
Well, he wants you to
Ooh,
help us.
I've got a 4th level spell that'll work if you don't have one.
I got a first level spell that'll work.
Well, that's better than mine.
He hears
Yeah.
you guys talking about spells, and he stands up, and you can see it's Quarell again.
Hey, buddy.
Or the old elf man. And he says, well, you guys surely are getting around.
Like a record. Woo, woo.
Quarell, if you would step out of the way, we'll get rid of this thread.
Show me what you can do. Steps out of your way.
Ravatar will move up and cast Bless.
All right. Well, that is impressive. While you were getting
Bless
ready
is
to
an
do
illusion
that,
spell?
everyone roll
That's
initiative.
crazy.
Everyone roll initiative,
Enchantment.
please.
Oh, this was enchantment. I thought this was illusion. Sorry. Pay better attention.
Everyone roll initiative, please. Gonna have to wait a while for Ravatar to get up there.
That's you, Josh.
There you go. Awesome. He's playing a couple other games at the same time.
No,
Tell Jack he said
I
hi.
didn't. Shut up.
Harry, make a wisdom save, Harry. DC 14.
I was back here, so I didn't have to make the wisdom save. I was looking up my illusion spells.
Oh, we've got advantage, so I made it. 15.
You made a 15. Okay. And then, Autumn, you're out of the area. And then, Phil, make a wisdom save, DC 10.
Oh, the DC goes up the more you individually have to make, it looks like.
Bill, DC 10 Wisdom save.
Bill.
Made it. And then Spec, DC 10 Wisdom save. Or actually, yeah, Spec 10.
I have advantage.
All right, very good. And then Ralvatar, DC 10 Wisdom save. Boom, and then you get your spell off, and the thread goes away, and so does the elf. All right.
That's getting tired.
Then you can explore that room with the enchantment stuff. There are theories about enchantment and how such magic can be used to permanently bind a creature's essence into an object.
Sentient magic item.
There is also a doorway around the corner.
And if you got, I have a second level illusion spell when we run across illusion.
I have an illusion spell also, but mine is third, so...
So there are no traps on that door, no sound. You can almost sense that there is a disturbance in the weave right beyond its spec. So everyone
Yeah.
pick up your position, including you, Phil.
Chris, you there?
Are you guys all playing tonight, or what's going on?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm moving, my guy.
All right.
Ralvatar, do you want to get up front since you've got the illusion spell?
Sure. You just have to tell me if it's illusion or not. Could be abjuration. We haven't seen abjuration, I don't think.
Everyone roll initiative. All right.
Strong initiative.
First one to act
No,
is
I'm not
Aldum.
playing it.
Make a wisdom save, Aldum, DC 14.
Advantage, so I made it.
All right. Make a wisdom save, Harry, DC 16.
Made it.
Make a wisdom save, Ralvatar, DC 12.
Can they tell me what the
Yeah, it's transmutation.
transmutation? I thought we already had that.
Might have had it outside. Actually, I skipped right by Aldum. Aldum, do you want to do a transmutation on that thing?
I gotta see if I have transmutation.
I haven't even described the room yet either. The room.
Yeah, while you're describing the room, I'll look up my spells.
Sounds good.
That can't be transmutation. Sure, that's not.
I've got it if you don't.
So you see soft,
Okay, I'll let
partially
you do it.
transfigured statues tucked into corners, shelves full of books and scrolls lining the walls, and a single pulled thread in the center of the room.
All right, I'm going to ready a firebolt if I see an enemy.
And Harry, you do transmutation.
Yeah, I'll do levitate off my staff again.
Levitate, gone. All right.
Move in.
Moving on in. You see, well, first you hear it. You hear someone arguing. Sounds like Quarell again. And when you come around the corner, you see Quarell around the corner here. This little passageway zigs and zags with the bookshelves filling it. Hold on just a second.
Oh, I thought that was a solid ball last time.
All right, so Quarell's walking around in circles, oblivious to your entry, and in a heated debate with an unseen party that's in the center of the room there, and even you don't see him here with your seeing invisibility. He's saying how best to get them to accept the gift. What should we do? And he just circles around the unseen figure there.
Now, does Quarell seem like, does us extinguishing these, does it seem like he's getting any better in his dementia or any worse?
No.
Or just the same?
Same, yeah.
Okay. Quarell,
He's startled. He looks up at you. What?
Quarell, you seem to be trying to help us, but you keep forgetting to help us.
He looks. Well, I'm trying to figure out, what I need to do to get you to accept the gift.
Well, what's the gift? And we will probably accept it.
Huh. Let me go get it. And then he disappears.
All right, last door.
Actually, there's a door around the corner in the hallway you're in, so that's probably what you're thinking of, right? Okay.
Is this door here to the south there?
Yeah.
No, that's so okay.
Yeah, that door goes into that evocation hallway.
Okay.
All right. This doorway, actually, you can see into the room before you even open the door because those two things that look like bars on both sides of it are like bars on both sides of it. So you can see down into this little parlor room there with a single pulled thread inside of it. Everyone go and set up your location you want to be in, and I'll describe the room. And then once you're happy where you're standing, Eldon, roll
Either Eldon or
initiative.
Harry, you need to be able to tell me what the school is.
Okay.
And this room. Spectral elves emerge from the walls and float here, only to disappear into another surface without saying a word. At times, a tinny dragon's roar can be heard coming from the ceiling, where a dragon has been etched into the stones above. Shelves full of books and scrolls line the walls, and there's a single pulled thread in the center of the room. Need two more.
It's illusion.
Need two more
Yeah.
initiatives.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
what my guess would be.
Did you say you had a illusion spell?
One more
I do. I
initiative.
have a second level illusion spell.
Okay, I'll let you do that then, because mine's higher.
One more initiative. There we go. Okay. So first to go is Harry. You can't see it. Do you want to try and do an illusion in there?
I don't think I have one that's
Out
low
on
enough.
Wisdom save DC 16. Josh, out on Wisdom save DC 16.
I didn't hear you say. I thought you said Harry wisdom save. Sorry.
All right. No problem. You have an illusion you want to cast?
No, I'm going to move out of the way for Phil, or not Phil, but Graveltar.
Okay. Ravatar.
Wisdom save. Good. And then I will cast Silence
Silence.
on
Nice.
it.
Okay. And it is out. Everyone, stay where you're standing. Bum, 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 bum. The floor groans and threatens to buckle it as you feel the entire complex move, as if Thultanthar were once again taken to the skies. As the tumult subsides, a central space can be seen. This place is extra-dimensional in origin and contains a brilliant magical sphere and a glassy-skinned ancient elf, Quarell, that is looking at you expectantly. So, the doorway that used to go into the illusion room seems to go into this extra-dimensional space now.
Okay. So I say, Quarell, did you bring us the gift?
He's still looking at you expectantly, as if he didn't hear you.
I think we're supposed to head in.
We'll step in. I'll step in.
All right.
Yep.
As will I.
All right. Let's start with Harry stepping in. Put you guys all where you want to be as he steps in. Okay. And where did I put Quarell? Come back here, Quarell. There he is. All right. Okay, Harry. You step on in. You appear in a room over to the right. If you look to the right of the maps, you'll see this room that I'm drawn.
Okay.
You find yourself. In fact, you can all.
I wish
step
we
in.
had rearies.
You can you can all step in if
Too
you like.
soon, Dick.
Does anyone not want to step into the room? Harry, do you tell him to not come in?
Oh, I'm going.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I say, bring it, boys.
All right. You guys all
All right.
come in. Quarrel's standing there, and he's looking at you, and he says, "You are impressive.
We know.
I am Quarrel.
I check my
I am-
fly.
I'm a Lore Norn of this place. Why have you come?"
To return your spell book.
I'm really close to level 20.
You see also in this chamber, well, first of all, you appear to be like in a magical circle of some sort. You can't feel any effect it's having on you, so you don't know what it does exactly. You see two very lifelike statues of mummified mind flayers in the corners of the room. You see down there in the recessed area where one of the mind flayers is a desk. You see a room beyond with some torches and more shelves full of books and scrolls to the west. And Quarell. Okay, so he says, "Why did you come? And what can I do for you?"
We came to help you.
Well, that's very gracious of you. Help me study? Magic, perhaps?
To help you study, to make sure that you are as well anchored to this world as you need to be.
I think I am. I will admit, I'm not sure how much time has passed since the destruction occurred, though. And you can fill him in. It's been 150 years if you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've been trapped here in this wreckage since then. It's nice to have visitors. I must say I'm not allowed to leave, though, but I think you still can. I hope.
Why are you not allowed to leave? Who would prevent such a thing?
Well, I'm magically bound to this complex. It's part of my life as a Lornorn to help those study who come here.
Do you feel like you'd like to retire?
No, I enjoy the magical studies.
Okay.
So if we were to reestablish your school here and bring more students to you, that would be a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, while you seem quite lucid here, your manifestation on the Prime is not as lucid.
No, that was me too.
Well, you seem to be as intelligent as you sound now. You seemed very absent-minded and forgetful there.
Oh, I must confess I was trying to take care of some things that the Warlock wanted.
Who's the Warlock?
Well, he's very fond of Mistral. And, well, I discovered him in the Codex. It's a book, and it sometimes displays messages that he leaves. I don't know his name, but I've been learning a lot from him.
I have to say,
He's very fond of Mistral. And he views Mistra as a pretender to the role of goddess of magic, a view that I'm coming to share as well, thanks to the arcane research that the Warlock has been leading me through the book.
As far as the books of necromancy that aren't your writings up in the book, that room?
Oh, yeah? Those are just collections I got from the crashed city of the Netherese. Not the Codex, though. That's not. I found that in the rubble here some time ago.
Can we see this codex?
No.
Now, Aldem is interested in becoming an apprentice.
He looks like he might have. You're not from Harua, are you?
What do you have against Harua?
Oh, nothing. A little slow is all.
And friendly, overtly friendly.
All right.
You would think that he would.
Do you mind if we look around?
No, please.
Quarell?
Please look all around you want.
I'll go into here and see what all's in here.
You can
take a
see
real
that
hard look at the mind flayer.
Oh, yeah. Those mind flayers you think are real and held in some sort of stasis.
Uh-huh.
What do you have the mind flayers here for, Quarell?
I found them. They're out in the grounds, or out in the tunnels, that is, one day. And I thought I'd bring them in here to study them some more. Don't worry, they don't pose any harm to any of my guests.
Can you ask the Warlock that we'd like to meet him in your book?
I don't know. He doesn't really ever answer questions. He just gives guidance, it seems.
Well, how do you know his guidance is sound, Quarell? He could be misleading you.
Has he given you any guidance about us?
Well, I admit I've been having some blackouts lately. A little unsettling. And you guys can make a wisdom insight check. He continues on. The warlock's
26.
been working with, well, I think through me, I fear, on matters of arcane permanence. I'm not entirely certain that what this means, and I admit that I'm not understanding exactly the full research. He looks at you all, and his eyes get a little bit wide.
He might be trying to possess you, Quarell.
Well, I think I'm supposed to be getting you guys ready for something. And with your insight check of over 20, 26 to be exact, Alden, you think he's a little bit upset, a little bit scared, though he's hiding it. He doesn't fully understand who this warlock is, but he seems to be under the warlock's control to some extent.
I relate this to the others.
And so after you'd asked him about, what he's doing, and he says, I think I'm supposed to be preparing you for something. He shakes his head. He says, well, you can stay and learn here with me some more, or you're free to leave anytime you want. Whatever you want to do.
I feel like we're dropping Aldum off at college.
Finally,
I
you'll
think
learn to be a wizard.
I think we should share what Aldum found through his insight check that to him.
Yeah, I agree.
Ask him if he knows about these pulled threads.
Do you ask him that?
Yes.
Let's see here. Well, they exist because of the invasive research that I've been performing. Again, for the warlock, that is. But don't worry, don't worry, the weave will repair itself in time. Mistral knows, as he says Mistral, not Mistra. Mistral knows what is occurring here. Those threads will be snipped or sewn back in, and those that trim the burrs from the weave will be richly rewarded.
Aren't you supposed to be a follower of Mistra?
No, I think the warlock has it right. I think Mistral is the true god of magic.
Could we do like a greater restoration on him?
You can do anything you want. Are you going to do a greater restoration on him?
Well, I'm not the expert in that area. I'm asking Ralvatar, do you think that might cure?
Depends if he's been...
He seems to be taking control of him.
Yeah,
obviously, we're saying this out loud, so...
I have remove curse. You want to try that?
Protection from evil?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have protection from evil prepared.
Okay.
Does anybody?
No.
I would say
You got a
try
staff
the
of the
greater
bad guy, you
restoration.
can cast it through there, I think.
I got a scroll of anti-magic shell. That might do something.
Well, he's an undead. That might do something more than intended.
And the downside is...
I know, these elves and these darn good undead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have protection from evil. Where's that anymore? No magic circle. I could try a greater restoration on him if that'll affect, heal like any kind of curses. I don't know that it actually does anything for mind control.
I'd say it doesn't hurt.
All right.
Aldem, my Greater's Restoration involves fireballs.
Yeah.
I'll ask if he minds if I cast a restorative spell upon you.
No, that'd be fine, I think.
All right. Here's 100
All right.
diamonds.
Before you do it, as you get ready to cast, everyone figures where you want to be when he gets ready to cast.
I'm checking under his bed for porn.
Sound good, Marma.
Once you're happy where you're at, roll initiative.
Says he's fine with it.
Yes, he says he's fine with it. His eyes fill with sadness even as acceptance washes over his face. This is fleeting, though, as arcane sigils phase into existence all around him and his features go slack. An echoing, otherworldly voice comes out of his mouth. This shell has served its purpose. Come now and face the wrath of Netheril for the final time. All right, and let's see. Phil, you're pushed back, thrown back against the wall. Ralvatar, you're pushed back, thrown back against the wall over here. And some sort of magical circle springs up around him at the same time as the sigils that are all around him. I need to pick a different color so you can see it inside the magic circle he's in. We'll go with sickly yellow. There we go. All right. Autumn, with your arcana skills, you think that might be an anti-life shell. No living creature can move through that shell. You know you can cast spells through it. I got initiatives for Harry, Ralvatar, Speck, and Phil. I'm missing for Autumn.
All of them.
No, Alden's up at the very top.
Okay.
I know, but before what?
Oh, I had rolled it. Yeah, I could re-roll it if you want. I had rolled it when he insulted Hauru as a joke.
Oh, go ahead and re-roll it.
Okay.
All right, let me add his initiative. And then let me add some more initiatives here. You also notice the mummified mind flayers coming to life. I'm sure you weren't expecting that. And we got a layer action. We got okay, here you got 21. I got that, so this is gonna go right here. Let's go after Harry. Let's go after Balbatar. Let's go after Phil. All right. So the arcane signals spring up. The wrath of Netheril you're facing for the final time, and the first person to act or react to this is Harry.
You guys, I'm going to click this to Tom. That's everybody. It's a con save. Oh, probably don't want to do that. I will.
Oh, one more thing happened.
Okay.
And he uses this as initiative is determined. Let's see here. So this happens immediately. Cords go out to Harry and to Aldum. Crackling cords of negative energy tethering you two to him. When he takes damage, you might take damage.
And that's an 18 con save.
Mm-hmm.
And we make that now?
No. Only when he takes damage, you have to make saves, or else you'll take half the damage he takes.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will.
Now's your chance to kill Josh.
No. I will cast Banish at 8th level and get the 3 of them. Nah, that's stupid. I'll. Jesus. This room is so packed. You guys. Shit. Let's just get crazy. I'm gonna do the Sunburst and get everybody but Spec. Anybody have a problem with me doing that?
As long as you don't have a problem with me not being able to sculpt you out of my fireballs because I can't see.
I'm immune to fire, so that's okay. Quickly, guys, I'm getting ready to cast Sunburst. Anybody care?
As long as you don't mind not getting sculpted out of Meteor Storm.
All right.
And I will. Tom, I will heighten it on this guy.
So Quarell will counter it at. It's 8th level spell. You counter it at 8th level. Anyone want to counter his?
I will try to counter it, but I'm going to only counter it at 3rd level.
All right. Then one of the Alhoons will counter your counter at 3rd.
As suspected.
I will
Do it.
I will counter it.
And then the other Alhoon counters yours. Oh, what level you want to counter his at, Harry?
I'm sorry. Do what, Tom?
What level do you want to counter the Alhoon's counter at?
Well, he countered at 3rd, so I'll counter at 3rd.
Okay. Then the other Alhoon will counter your counter at 3rd. Okay. Boom. That was a lot of spell slots used. What else we got, Harry?
Well, don't they need to? Oh, he countered
yours at 8th.
Okay, if now that's my question, Tom. So if Alden makes his check at counter,
Alden countered at 3rd, and Alhoon countered his counter at 3rd. You countered that counter at 3rd, and the other Alhoon countered your counter at 3rd. So all counters were done at the same level as the spell, so they all automatically succeeded.
okay.
So now where do you want to move to?
All right, Alden, good job.
The
Pass done.
Alhoon will chill and grasp you as you leave, critting you for 14 cold. What else we got? That was the end of Harry's turn. At the end of Harry's turn, we got a legendary action coming from Quarell, who will do. He's got 3 targets, so he'll do Disrupt. Let me click and see what this does. Necrotic damage. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Phil and Aldum and Ralvatar are hit by Disrupt, as are the Alhoons, if it matters. And it is 20 points of necrotic damage to each of you, 18 con save to have that.
Now, is that halved again? Is this a spell?
Not a spell.
Or no?
Not a spell.
Okay.
So Ralvatar made it because of the Paladin. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
made it anyways.
Okay. Phil made it, and Aldum made it. Okay, so you guys each take 10 necrotic damage.
Got it.
Done.
That is the end of that. Then the Alhoon goes. Oh, the Alhoons. They only resist necrotic, so they both have to make checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was out of it, though. This one does. Con save for him. It is a success, and he resists it, so he takes 5. Okay. Then the first Alhoon goes, and he's going to go ahead and do Mind Blast on Aldum and Ralvatar. It's 26 psychic damage, and you're stunned for a minute. 16 intelligence save negates, and you get to repeat that.
Intelligence save. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Booyah.
Made it.
Okay, you both make it. It negates it, so no damage at all to either one of you. That's his Mind Blast done. Put the little splooge marker on him. He's done with his. And then lair action time. Alright, 60 feet. This is going to be on Ralvatar. Ralvatar. Spirits of all sorts of demonic entities rise up to attack you. You make your save. You take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So
Again, not a spell.
14,
Any concentrating spells you got going?
17. Nope.
Okay. That's the end of the lair action. Ralvatar, your turn.
Oh man, when Alhoon recharged. Oh well, I'll try it. We'll see if it goes off. I'm casting an 8th level spell. Anti-magic field.
Anti-magic. Well, the Alhoon will try to counter that at 3rd level. So, let's see here. 2nd, 3rd level spell. And he's going to make a DC 18
Intelligence check.
intelligence check.
Is Harry, Kirk, are you not going to counter that?
I can't.
Why not?
He countered on his turn.
I countered on my turn.
Oh, that and okay. I
It
don't know
resets
why
at
I
the
was.
start of your turn, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Alright, intelligence check. No, it goes off.
So I'm just going to move into the area over here where his spell is.
Okay.
Away from Aldum because it gives me a 10-foot. 10-foot sphere around me. So I'll go away from Aldum. And I don't know if it does anything to him or not, but that is it for me.
Alright. Next legendary action, none pending. And then the Alhoon goes. He will. Go there. 1, 2, 3.
Tom, you might be muted.
No, I'm not.
That was for you, Josh.
Appreciate it. I like you, Tom. I don't care what Tom says.
I'm trying to determine if anti-magic field works on psionics. That's what I'm looking at.
Depends on if you play as Psionics is magic or if Psionics is a completely separate thing.
Right. That's the tricky part, isn't it?
And I don't know that AL has. I don't know if AL has a clarification on.
Yeah, probably not.
How they.
All right. That Alhoon will. Move to here and cast lightning bolt to get Phil and Alden. And he'll do it at, or no, he could do, that's even better. He'll do disintegrate on Phil.
That is even better.
That is even better. Okay, Phil. 16 deck save or 84 force damage.
All right.
Boom. Phil dodges the disintegration ray. And that Alhoon is done. And
Which one did that? The top or the bottom?
the top one. Top one did. Alhoon's done. And then Phil, your turn.
All right. And he's gonna get a shot at the title. 24 hit.
Yes.
All right, then we're going to 4th level divine smite that.
He is undead. So it's going to be 10, 22, 26 more. That's 47. He does not resist fire, so he takes a full 47.
Per sage advice, anti-magic field works against psionics.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's a good thing he decided to do disintegrate on someone else then.
All right, I'm gonna hit him again.
21 hits as
So
well.
21 hit him.
Yep.
All right, 2nd level divine smite. It's another 6, so 46.
18, 48. All right. After Phil. Legendary action 3 still pending. Quarell goes, resetting his legendary actions and resetting his reaction.
It's him being in the anti-magic field that do anything for his possession or anything.
Turns out no.
Oh wow.
And he will provoke from you.
Oh, I'll take that.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, the anti-life shell would have been suppressed.
Yep.
Okay. So he will provoke.
Yeah, so this is at minus something. But I think that'll still hit. Or Torva throws plus
3. It's plus 3 weapon.
Alright, so 3 points of damage.
Alright. 3 points off of some arcane ward. Well, arcane ward wouldn't be working there, would it?
Nope.
So plus 3 and minus 3 off his real. Okay, and then he'll move to there, out of your aura. Now he'll do... Man, can't touch you in there.
I don't think I've ever cast this before, so I don't know how this will all work out.
Yeah. He's going to do at 7th level. Do Finger of Death at 7th level on Aldum. Anyone want to counter that?
Can't.
Okay, Aldum. 70 necrotic damage, 20 con save halves it.
Aura? Nope.
You're just
I'm out of the
outside.
aura.
Yeah.
All right, so 70.
70.
That sucked. All right.
Let's see. He does that. Okay. And he's got his legendary actions now, so I'm going to move these around. We're going to come after Spec.
Good night. Sorry about that, Josh. I didn't realize I was getting that far away
After
from you.
Harry. Quarrel's done.
It's all good.
Spec, your turn.
I'm gonna make a hide check here while I'm hidden from Quarell.
Okay.
So that's 29. And then I will sneak to here and take a shot at him with my short bow, my magic short bow.
Fire away. That's a hit.
And throw the sneak attack on for good measure. So 47 damage.
47. That does 6 real. Boom. And all the arcane wards around him are down.
No concentration or anything.
6 real. Nope, not concentrating on any spells. Anything else, Spec?
I will step back to here out of sight from him,
Okay.
out of his sight.
He'll do. Do the legendary action cantrip. He'll do Ray of Frost on Altum. Oh, but missed. And that's the end of that legendary action 1. And Altum, your turn.
All right. We'll just do that.
Oh, nice.
And I'll get the 3 bad guys.
So you're doing a 9th level spell.
Yep.
You're
And that's 2 more, so 80. Oh, sorry.
Hold up, yeah. You're casting a 9th. He'll counter that at 9th.
I will try to counter that at 3rd, because I only have 1 9th level spell.
Okay. And then the top Mind Flayer's got his counter back.
Oh, sorry, it'll have to be at 4th level, because I'm out of 3rd level spells.
Okay. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. He's got line of sight to you without going through the magic field. So he will. You're countering at 4th.
Yes.
So he will counter your counter at 4th as well.
Okay.
All right. And his reaction's used up. Adam.
Jump in the field.
2, 4.
All right. Into Adam's turn. Well, he can't do a spell on you now, Adam. So he will turn his tender attentions to Phil for a Ray of Frost. 23 Phil for 20 damage.
Now that's a spell though, so it's half, right?
Yep, only 10 for you. Yep. That's second legendary action from this round. And round ends. And Harry, your turn.
Tom, does
Oh shit, I forgot the damage you guys should have been taking from the damage he took, but he only took 6, so that's no big deal.
hey, when I cast that sunburst and I heightened it, but since they countered, did the spell go off? Does the heighten go off? It says when you cast a spell.
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Unless it
All right.
says after you cast a spell or something.
Okay.
Shit, they have no reactions.
Yeah, I know.
They're
We're gonna do 9th level disintegrate, and I'll twin it.
that's awesome.
I'm gonna counter that.
And let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll re-roll 6 of them,
Okay.
and I will re-roll all because there's 3. Now those, never mind, that's 4s.
Aren't you using a meta magic to reroll?
Yes.
You can only use 1 meta magic. You're 20.
Not
Not empowering.
not empower. You can use more than 1.
Okay.
It's the only one.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 more. So that's 82, 91, 103, 107.
107. All right, and it's a dex save to negate 20.
Yeah.
And you're doing the Alhoon of the South and Quarell.
Yep.
Okay, Quarrell's dex save. He does not have. He's got to have magic resistance. Let me look this up.
Oh, gotta look it up now.
Quarell. He's got turn resistance. He's got good saves. Wow. I don't see magic resistance. Okay, so you'll have to use a legendary to make that save. Not get disintegrated. The Alhoon, he's got a dex save, which he fails. Yep, Nothing he can do about that.
No legendary resistance for him.
107 for him. Boom. Okay.
All right.
Anything else, Harry?
Or yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Over there.
Into your turn.
I think he just got turned.
Actually, I'll go up to there.
All right. Into your turn. The Alhoon will hit you, Harry, with a ray of frost. 24.
Do I have cover? No. Which one's it?
1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, you do.
Okay, then miss.
And that's the end of all his legendaries. Then the Alhoon goes. The one to the south. So the one to the south got his reaction back, and see if he recharges his Mind Blast. He does. Is how big? 60-foot cone. It's pretty good. So he will step there, and do it into the room there to hit Harry and Spec. Or he can do it, yeah, into the room to hit Harry and Spec. So Mind Blast, guys, 25 Psychic and Stun, 60 Intelligence save negates.
Made it.
Boom.
And that's all of us? Is that right or no?
No, nope. That Alhoon
Oh.
is done. Lair action time. Alright. You have to do spirits again. And you have to do Harry with this one. Or Phil. Go with Harry. Okay, Harry. 42 necrotic, 18 con save halves it. Not a spell, so but you do get your save bonuses, so you take only 21 necrotic. And
Got it.
that's the lair action done. Ravatar, your turn.
All right, we're gonna see how this works out. Sorry, Alden. So we're here. I'm gonna get the so the Alhoon's in
Yeah.
there also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my hammer.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to grapple
Oh, okay.
Quarell.
All right. Go for it. Oh, nice strength check. 28 athletics.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. He will.
I was feeling really good about this fight until just a second ago.
You got him
Jeremy?
grappled.
Okay, Spec. I'm gonna hold him here, so you can sneak attack him to death.
Ravatar, all done?
Yeah, that's it.
Into your turn comes the Alhoon up to the north. He will step there, and then he will actually step there, and then Mind Blast Phil, Spec, and Harry. 25 Psychic, 16 Intelligence save negates.
Am I in range of the aura? I am.
You're 100. Yeah, you're both in the aura.
Good.
Go ahead, Phil. Intelligence save.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I had to make one.
He's immune.
That's how dumb Phil is.
I'll be right back. I have to go murder my children.
Okay. Okay, so he's used his Mind Blast. That turn is done. Phil, your turn.
I tap on my helmet and say, I thought you guys were smart. You were from a school. And now I'm going to give him a taste. 19 hit him for 32.
19 would, except he's going to shield that. Anyone want to counter the shield?
Sure.
Nobody else
No.
can counter.
Yeah.
Except Aldum.
Yeah.
You're countering, Harry?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's a hit. Phil?
All second level divine smite that then. So
he is
another
undead.
15. Okay.
So 22 and 32 is 54.
40, 54.
54. I beat Kirk on the math. Awesome. Anything else, Phil? Oh, another attack, Phil.
I know, I'm just marking down what I'm using. Give me a second here. All right. And here it comes.
Oh.
Oh.
17 hit though, because the shield's blocked.
All right, and I will first level divine smite that. So another 43 plus whatever bonus.
Boom. Down goes the first of the Alhoons.
All right, and then I got some movement, and I get a free attack.
Sorry, I'm back.
All right.
And come around this way to here, and this guy right here is going to get a taste. 19 for 26. Does he divine shield?
19. Well, he can't because he's in Avatar's
Oh.
magic aura.
Then he's going to get a. Hold on, let me see what I got left.
I don't think your like magic weapon, your like fire affects him and stuff because he's in the anti-magic field.
Right. Yeah, if his shield doesn't work, your attacks won't work.
But smite still works, right?
No.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Oh.
But
well, then he takes.
You do 4, 5, 6, 7. Your belt. You are strong, so that should still work.
Yeah, because I'm out of the aura.
17.
That's why I went around that way.
All right, so 17.
All right, and I'm done.
Although your sword wouldn't be magical, but it doesn't add anything. All right, after Phil, Quarrel's turn, and his legendaries will reset, which will go after Spec.
He's grappled.
He's got reactions back, and he will turn on you. Bum, 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 bum. And just try to kill you with his paralyzing touch. 23 to hit.
I think that'll hit. Yeah.
I don't know if that's magic or not. You would
Sounds
think it would
magic.
Sounds magic, doesn't it?
I mean, you just gotta sound like it is.
Well, actually, yeah, this probably would be magic, so you won't do that.
11 and a con save. I'm good.
He won't do that. No, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna just try and get out
11.
instead.
Okay. So strength check.
I don't think he's getting out. That is no. He's done. Spec, your turn.
Who knew Ravatar would turn into a grappler?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Kill the Alhoon.
All right, 1, 2, 3 to there. Sneak attack with the short sword. Attack with the short sword. Hit. I'll throw the sneak attack on it. So it does 3 less because it's +3, so it's actually 46 damage.
46. Alhoon is still alive.
Offhand attack. Ugh. And I'm done.
All right. End of your turn. He tries to get out again. Ooh, 23 this time.
Oh, he gets to make an escape check?
Yeah, he gets to make a touch attack, so instead of doing his touch attack, he'll make the escape check. Since his touch attack doesn't work. So not grappled, but he can't move. And that took 2 of his legendary actions. So 1, 2, or 2 can still go. Okay, after Spec's done, that went. Then Adam, your turn.
Alright, well, I can't really do much because they're in the anti-magic field. Would you be willing to move away?
No.
From the, that's fair. I'm gonna flip him off. Alright,
It's also a good way not to have to worry about familiars giving advantage on attacks. Just throw up an magic field around yourself.
There you go.
alright, I'm gonna Misty Step over to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ready a firebolt for
Alright.
if the Lich escapes.
Okay.
Just come hit it with your stick.
rounds over. Harry, your turn.
He said no crass jokes.
Just in case Ralvatar wants to, I'm going to twin and use my last 4 sorcery points and twin a greater invis on Phil and Spec.
All right. You guys are greater invisibility. Harry, put concentration marker on your guy. He can't do anything. Alhoon's turn. He's going to see if he recharges. Does not. He is going to provoke from Phil and Spec.
Baby.
Let's do them one at a time so you guys don't blow your actions. So Spec first. That's a hit, and that'll
I get
drop
my
him.
sneak attack on his turn.
Sorry, I blew mine too.
It's okay. You still have your reaction, Phil. Only Specs used his. That guy's gone. Lair action time. Alright. Spirits come up and attack Harry. 18 con save, Harry. 49 necrotic. So half of 49 necrotic.
24.
24 concentration check, DC 12. Okay. That's the lair action. Ravtar,
Grapple. 23.
you got him.
All right, just everyone come on, pile in here and beat him down.
Well, their invisibility. Okay.
I know. It'll be suppressed while they're in here, just in case my spell goes down, but I'm done.
Shoot. What happened with that? Ravtar's done. Phil, your turn.
All right, Phil's going in. And let's see if I can get a little power attack in.
Let's figure this out. So your strength is 20 without, so you're going to be 4 less on the attacks and damage.
It don't matter.
That's
Yeah.
good. It's good, but I mean, it won't do a whole lot of damage still. It's a hit for 41 minus 4 minus all the fire,
7.
which was 7. 30, and then the crit was minus 9. So plus 18 minus 9.
38.
And there's also D8 Divine Smite that doesn't come in, so that's 7 and 8 more. So he did 31 damage with that crit.
Yep.
Nicely done. And the chaining to the other guys won't affect him because he's in the anti-magic field.
All right, well then we're gonna give him another hit.
Okay, so that's a
20 hit.
it's a 16 to hit. His armor class is higher than that. And you get one more.
All
hit.
right. Yep.
That's a hit. And so this time it's going to be 6 plus 5, 11 damage.
Good night. Is this what it feels like to play a Josh character?
Anything else, Phil?
No.
All right.
So that's a Josh field they're in.
Quarell's turn. He will try to break out.
Oh.
Oh,
He will fail.
poor Quarell. He's done. Spec, your turn.
You're not going anywhere, lich.
Short door sword is a 22 to hit
That's it.
for 6 plus the sneak attack of 33, so 39
39.
points damage.
There, Spec will shine in the anti-magic.
Oh
field.
yeah, Spec will.
Yeah.
He doesn't
And
need
I'll
no stinking magic.
I'll swat him with my offhand short sword.
That's a hit.
So that's another 10 points.
Nice. All done?
Yeah.
Okay, he tries to break out again. Oh, poor Quarell. And you can see now, like a life coming back to his face. And he says, right before Adam's turn, it's like a dawning realization of what's going on.
Getting his ass beat.
It's called date rape.
He says, I'm so sorry for what I've done. You should kill me before he takes, so he can't take control ever again. And Aldom, your turn.
You know what I hate is when people say stuff like that, like now it's their idea that we're going to kill him. We had that plan already.
I'm gonna Misty Step over to here.
You have like flasks of oil or something you can throw in there?
You have a dagger.
And then I'm going to ready a firebolt.
All right. Rounds over. Harry, your turn.
I'm going to. No, I'm not. I don't want to do that. I'll draw a dagger out and throw it at. And then miss.
Miss. Lair action. Harry, you can have.
See, if you
Oops,
guys weren't
remember that.
here, we wouldn't have to worry about lair actions.
Maybe. 66 necrotic, Harry. 18 con save halves it.
So I don't have the aura.
No, there is no aura
Okay.
right now.
So
That's Lair. Ravatar.
I got to make a hell of a concentration check here.
33.
No.
Let's
So
see, I
he
have
just-
him grappled, so I will make.
No, hold on. You do you not? Oh, it's because it's the lair and not the lich. I was going to say, do you not have advantage on that spell?
No.
No.
I am going to attempt to knock him prone. 21.
21. Got him.
Boom.
Prone he is.
Prone and grappled.
Going nowhere. Anything else, Ravatar?
Sucker. That's it.
Phil, your turn. Advantage on this attack, Phil. That's a hit.
Yep.
For 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
And I wish I had a sharpshooter right now.
You could say that every
There's
day
a
of your life.
crit.
Every day of your life. That is a crit. So let's see, that's 6 and 11 and
17.
5.
22.
16. Okay, and then that's a hit again.
20.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 5 is 12. Boom. Bill's done. Quarell tries to break out of the grapple.
Alright.
Bill never knew how strong, or Ravatar never knew how strong he was.
That's right.
Spag, your turn.
I'm stronger than this bag of bones. Yes.
Spec will end it.
Move around to here and start sticking him. Oh, that's shitty.
That's a miss.
And the second one.
Oh my gosh. Double miss. He tries to break out of the grapple again. That
I can't
fail
not beat that.
Aldom.
I'm going to Misty Step down to here, and then I'll walk in.
All right.
And I don't actually have a melee.
Just
Harry, your
kick
turn.
him.
I'll go up here and stab him with my dagger.
Very good. Harry, your turn.
Crit.
Look at that.
Look at that, Aldom. 7 damage. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Did you forget something that was going to completely screw us up?
Yeah. None of your attacks are harming him.
Oh, because they're not
magical. Holy shit. All right, well, let me roll his hit points back a little bit. You see it regenerating all that damage he took.
It was all a sham.
I knew I was forgetting something important. There we go.
What?
Yeah, none of that damage even hurt him. That's okay, you didn't spend any real resources doing it. So, Harry, what do you want to do?
Well, shit balls. I'll go out. Instead of that, I'll go to there and ready a firebolt.
All right, Harry's readied. Lair action. I guess you were taking some damage from the lair actions.
Right.
Harry, 49 necrotic, 18 con save to have it.
Oh, good. I should have stayed. Yeah,
He's just doing the anti-magic core.
made it.
Made it. So half of 49. And then Ravatar.
Well,
Just drop it.
I guess I do.
Oh well, no,
Except
because
for the
they're
anti-life shield.
life.
Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna keep him I keep him grappled for the moment.
Okay. After Ravatar, Phil.
Well, Phil don't know what he can do other than just come here and hit him. And it doesn't do anything, right?
Right, yeah.
I shot you. Got to get out of the magic field so we can drop this.
You done, Phil?
Yeah, and then I'll move back out and he can take his attack of opportunity on me.
Which doesn't do anything. Quarrel's turn. He tries to break out. Does not succeed unless you roll like a 1. Or Avatar. Strength check.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Athletics check.
Yep. I was looking something up.
Even if you roll it,
9.
it doesn't succeed. Still grappled. Okay, Spec, your turn.
Is he wearing anything that is part of his ability to cast magic?
No, he's not.
Well, then I'm just going to strip him anyway.
Okay.
While he's being held, I'm just going to start tearing his clothes off him.
All right. Very good. He'll hold his lair action. Aldum, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move. Two, three. And then, are you going to move the anti-magic field away on your turn, Jeremy?
You can drop it anytime he wants.
I can if you want me to.
I do. I'd like to cast a spell, ready a spell on him without it going to waste.
Go ahead and drop it now if you can. Just drop the concentration now. You and I will both get pushed out by the anti-life. And then Aldum doesn't have to give up his reaction.
Or me.
Alright, I'll drop the spell.
All right.
I'm gonna cast an 8th level disintegrate on him.
Nice. The anti-life drops at the same time because he can't force it onto you guys after it's been cast like that. So that goes down. Needless to say, there's a lot of concentration checks. Well, no, you wouldn't have made any. Okay, then Aldum, you're doing disintegrate on him.
8th level.
8th level. Here's his deck save. Failed it. He will, for a second there, the Baelnorn takes control and he doesn't use his legendary resistance, so he gets hit. How much damage?
That's gonna be
97.
there you go.
Minus 90. Well, con save Harry, DC 18. Good. Con save Adam, DC 18. Minus 97. Got it. Anything else, Adam?
Did my 19 ready to action hit?
Your 19 ready to action. Firebolt, that is
Yep.
a hit.
For 36 and ignore fire resist.
Minus 36. Con save for both of you.
And
DC 18.
he's ignited. Oh, I fail.
So you take 18, Harry,
As do I.
and you're ignited. Adam, you take 18 and you're ignited, and he's not
And
ignited.
that's fire
Oh,
damage.
that's fire. I'm immune.
Good. Good. So Adam, that is fire, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take half.
Okay, and you're ignited too. Nice. Adam's done. That's the end of Adam's. Okay.
Reminds me of the fight against Dindar when he set me on fire. It's kind of a dick that way.
The Adam's turn. The Lich will use disrupt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will get everyone except Harry. 26 necrotic, 18 con save, halves it.
Advantage, so halved it.
Okay. Then
And that is or is not magic.
that is not a spell. Not a spell. Runs over. Harry, your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to there.
Oh, if it's not a spell, then I don't have advantage on that, do I?
Correct.
So what did I actually roll? And does the aura only affect spells?
No, the aura is against
It's
all
or
saving throws.
saves.
All
Oh, okay.
saves.
So I made it with the aura.
That's how it's been since he was a first level paladin. Or 7th level paladin, whenever it started. Immolation. Okay, creature you see, 37 fire, 18 dex save, half. Repeat into
So be
turn.
38 fire. It's a 20 dex save.
20 dex save is a fail. How much damage?
38.
He'll use a legendary to succeed instead.
So 19.
And then you need to make a con save, Harry, DC 18, and so do you, Adam, DC 18.
Okay.
Harry made his.
Nope.
Adam, you take 10 points fire damage. He takes 9 points fire damage.
So far.
And Harry's done. And no more lair actions.
Was the 10 points without the resistance, or did you add in the resistance already?
Without resistance.
Okay.
Harry, 59 necrotic, 18 con save, halves it.
Oof.
That's the lair. Ralphtar, your turn.
All right. I'm going to cast Mass Heal. Get everybody up.
He will counter that.
Okay.
Anyone want to counter his counter?
I will counter his counter.
He's going to counter at third.
I'll counter it. I'll counter at fourth.
Okay. All right. So it goes off.
I want those heal.
I want that
Everybody.
healing.
Yep.
I think that'll get everyone to full, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
700. Yeah.
700, yeah. Okay, at into Ralvatar's turn.
And I will pick my hammer up.
Phil, your turn.
Prone.
All right, Phil's gonna come over here and
What do you do
see
to
what he can do
liches?
to him. Well, you told me I couldn't say that tonight.
He fucks liches and kills bitches.
Or reverse.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Oh,
tried to
good
counter.
deal. Then we're going to let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do a 5th level divine smite on that.
Nice. All right, so let's see. That's
That's
46.
to do it.
Plus 16, plus 11, plus 9, minus.
82
That was 9 fire.
total.
Um,
So
he takes
Yeah.
full fire. I don't know why I was worrying about that. So that's 82 total points
82.
damage.
Yeah.
18 con save, Harry. 18 con save, Adam.
Made it.
Both you made it. Okay, so he takes the full 82. You're gonna want to watch a replay to see how many points he had before he took that full 82. Or you might trust me. I don't know.
Is he?
He's
is
alive.
He still up?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, I still got another attack. And I'll just go ahead and leave a 1st level divine smite, even though I know it might be a little more than I need.
You take him out. Down he goes.
it's not even fair. Ralvatar throws that just when the lich says, "Hey, I may be getting."
I might got him.
Yeah.
All right, and that is the end. You search. You have to pull Spec off his body. He's treating it like the copy machine in in I forget what movie that was.
Office Space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But he does find 6,500 gold pieces worth of gems, magical reagents, and elven artifacts. You guys all find Quarell's spellbook library. All the books bear the same inscription written in an antiquated, flowery elven script, property of Quarell, Telesarim, Lord Norn of Drannor, and Faithful of Mistra. You find a thick codex that contains pages of thin, hammered copper and has a thin covers of slate. It is held shut by a severed elven tongue. Finally, you recover a tome with Quarell's personal sigil on the cover. Inside, you read about his exploration of the codex and his interactions with the warlock. In time, he began to fear that the warlock was a Netherese lich named Larlock. The same lich...
that's not the first time our characters have heard that name.
No, it's not. The same lich that was responsible for the destruction of Drannor and Thultanthar, as well as rumored to have the ability to control liches all around the world. This frightened the Lornorn, and he began recording that he was having blackouts. The final entry is dated only a few days back and is written entirely in ancient Netherese. It says, as the mythal continues to collapse, there is hope that Thultanthar will be freed and can rise once again, and from that seat the Netherese shall again rule not only the skies, but all of Faerun. These threads will be rewoven in a tapestry worthy of the one true queen of magic, Mistral. My faith forever lies in you. Let us reshape this world into a vision of your choosing, eternally hell. So, that tome is a tome of the Skilled Tongue. When you hold it, you can use bonus to cast a spell written in it without a slot, verbal or somatic amount, once per dawn. And occasionally you find messages that have been scrawled by someone claiming to be the Netherese. This ghostly writer refers to himself as the Warlock and frequently opines on the power of the one true god of magic, Mistral. That's a legendary magic item. You find spell books, but you find you cannot take them from this place. And the magic of this place allows you to only copy one spell from the spell books by community level.
I'm going to cast copy Find Familiar.
Oh,
You can have
you got to
inspiration for
send
life.
that. You got to send that audio
Inspiration
to
for
Shane.
life if you do that.
I'm not joking.
Josh, you just gained a level probably, so
Yeah.
you could scribe Find Familiar.
He's still taking it. All right, the Warlock in truth, the Netherese Lich Larlock, has been taken an interest in you. You have already discovered that he can control undead. So you have his interest. That's a story award. Another story award, Lore of the Ages. You can take, let's see here. You can turn some of the tomes you get in to get access to Candlekeep. And then you can tell tales of Drannor since you explored it, although high-ranking elves might not like that. And that is the end of the definition of heroism by Alan Patrick. Maps by Heroic Maps. These maps were not made specifically for this adventure, but they worked pretty well for it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.